Ever wondered which trucks combine rugged capability and affordability? Today, we're diving into the world of pickups and giving you contenders that'll make you rethink what it means to drive in style. And don't worry, these beasts will be light on the pocket too. 1. First up, we've got the Ford Ranger, and let us tell you, it's the mid-level option that's going to inject some excitement into your driving experience. Maneuvering through the city is a breeze with this one. And the best part is that you'll still have enough ground clearance to tackle the unbeaten paths when you choose the four-wheel drive option. But here's the kicker. There's also a two-wheel drive version that comes at a lower cost, offering better fuel efficiency while maintaining around 80% of the off-road capability. Now, we're not suggesting you'll be towing colossal loads with this, but you can still hitch on something smaller without a hitch. The Ranger offers a car-like ride with all the truck bed conveniences at the back, giving it quite the unique old-school vibe. These third-gen trucks are the way to go because they come equipped with OBD2, making them much easier to work on. Plus, they've got ABS, which is a significant improvement over the second-gen models. The Ranger is nothing short of a legend. Affordable, reliable, and it's honestly all the truck most people will ever need. It might not handle heavy towing, and the bed is somewhat smaller compared to its full-size counterparts. Common issues, like cracked cylinder heads and transmission problems, are often fixable with updated parts. In general, there's not much that usually goes wrong with the Ranger that isn't typical wear and tear stuff, like an occasional water pump, fuel pump, or valve cover leak, maybe even the multifunction switch. The biggest challenge here is finding one with reasonable mileage that hasn't been beaten to a pulp. But once you do, you'll understand why these little pickups have such a massive following. This baby's going to cost you something around $7K too. Next up, we've got a classic full-size pickup with Japanese engineering, the first-gen Tundra. There's something undeniably pure about it. Perhaps it's the simplicity that makes it easy to repair and light on the wallet. Or maybe it's the extraordinary reliability that consistently pushes past the 300,000 mile mark and beyond. Whatever the secret sauce is, rest assured you're getting a fantastic pickup that can serve as your dependable daily driver or transform into an off-road beast. The choice is yours. In our experience, the most common hiccup with the first-gen Tundra lies in its exhaust manifolds. They tend to develop cracks and have a habit of breaking studs, especially in the V8 models, but it can occur in the V6 variants as well. However, the biggest headache emerges with the radiator. The internal transmission cooler can fail, allowing coolant to mix with transmission fluid. Often you won't notice until it's too late, and by the time the transmission starts acting up, you might need a rebuild. Some have had success replacing just the radiator, flushing the cooling system, and the transmission, but it may shorten the transmission's life. Lastly, keep an eye out for rust, as the underside of these trucks seems to rust out more quickly than some others on our list. This could lead to issues like failed ball joints or the parking brake cable giving up the ghost. So, inspect closely before making a purchase. Oh, and don't forget that these trucks come with timing belts that need replacement approximately every 100,000 miles. If that belt jumps or breaks, it can spell trouble. Just keep that in mind, and you're on your way to snagging a reliable Tundra for under $10K. Next on our list, we have a no-nonsense Nissan truck that's both practical and budget-friendly, the Nissan Frontier from the second generation. This compact pickup made quite an impact when it first hit the market and continues to impress today. It's the embodiment of practicality and capability, and it might just surprise you with its off-road prowess. It has garnered a cult following, resulting in plenty of aftermarket support. What's even more impressive is that they kept producing this body style until just a couple of years ago, giving you a nearly 2-decade-old truck that still looks contemporary. During this era, Nissan was known for crafting reliable vehicles. Oddly enough, these Frontiers share the same transmission cooler issue as the Toyota Tundras. So, a pre-purchase inspection is essential to ensure both the transmission and cooling system are in good shape. Consider replacing the radiator and servicing the transmission for added peace of mind, which will be far more cost-effective than a complete transmission replacement. Unlike those Toyotas, the Frontiers come with a timing chain, although there are reports of some issues. Here's the game plan for the Frontier. Find the best one your budget allows, and have a reputable shop meticulously inspect it before making the purchase. If everything checks out, keep up with regular maintenance, and it'll serve you well. You can either go for a stock model at just $5,000 or opt for a gas-thirsty but adventure-ready version at around $15,000. Next up, we're diving into the world of classic pickups with a blast from the past, the Walker Texas Ram. This beast boasts a V10 engine that churns out a crazy amount of torque, making it more than capable of hauling your heavy trailers or even your yacht. And let's talk aesthetics. In our humble opinion, these are some of the best-looking trucks ever manufactured. At a time when the competition was all about right angles, the 2500s and especially the 3500S stepped in with their sleek and eye-catching designs. Plus, these models offer significant payload capacity, perfect for carrying hefty equipment. Now, let's not kid ourselves. This won't be your go-to choice for off-roading adventures because of its size and weight, but it can certainly hold its own when the going gets slippery. If you're on the hunt for the unicorn, keep an eye out for the 2003 version that came with the V10 and a manual transmission. It's a newer generation, so you'll enjoy more contemporary styling while still relishing the 8.0 LV10 Fury. What's cool is that these trucks are remarkably reliable, and even if something goes off, repairs won't break the bank. Second-gen models might have some less than ideal interior traits, and you'll definitely feel the pain at the pump with fuel efficiency at around 9 miles per gallon. But hey, that's the price you pay for this Viper-powered pickup. 5. Now let's talk about the Chevrolet Silverado, which is the last and best on our list. This truck sports a distinctive design and is widely regarded as one of the finest trucks ever crafted. Owners absolutely adore them, and it's easy to see why. You have the freedom to lift them or slam them on air. Either way, they exude an ideal look. At the time of its release, this was the stiffest and lightest truck frame General Motors had ever produced, and that translates to remarkable truck performance. It's plain and simple. Chevy knows how to make exceptional trucks, and they've been doing it for well over 8 decades. These babies drive more like Cadillacs, and honestly, who wouldn't want to own one? We scoured through reviews, and owners have got high praise for this one. The Chevrolet Silverado is easily the #1 pick among the trucks on our list. Owners acknowledge that the old 4L60 transmission in these can be a bit soft, but apart from that, there's not a whole lot that commonly goes wrong. You might run into typical used car issues like alternators or radiators, but that's par for the course. It's safe to say we're pretty enthusiastic about this one, and you can snag this beauty for just around $7,500. It's an absolute steal. Now we want to hear from you. Which budget-friendly truck gets your vote? Share your favorite in the comments. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe for more exciting content. Thanks for tuning in.